What would you do if your faith was tested in the line of those who hated the Catholic faith?
Last time on Martyrs, we looked at Blessed Antony Julian Nowoczewski, the Bishop of Plock, who refused to destroy his cross that he bore as bishop. This week, we remember a religious brother who was martyred and is considered part of the 108 martyrs of World War II. This is the story of the resisting brother. This is the story of Blessed Gregory Frackowiak. Boleslaw Frackowiak was born one of 12 children of a poor farm family in Łowicz, Poland. He was an altar boy in his local parish. Because he could not afford a secondary education and later seminary schooling, in 1927 he decided to become a religious brother with the Society of the Divine Word Missionaries. He was sent to the novitiate Górna Grupa, and there met fellow martyrs Aloysius Laguda and Stanislaw Kubista. He continued his studies and taught in the novitiate. After a year of postulancy in 1930, he took his temporary vows, the religious name Gregory, and received the habit. He became the principal bookbinder of the novitiate. He also wrote the daily spiritual exercises that would be undertaken by his fellow aspiring novitiates, and even took care of the food preparations. In 1938, he was ordained a friar. During World War II, the Gestapo set up an internment camp for all priests in the region. The religious brothers were eventually released, but Brother Gregory remained to assist the internees. In February 1940, they were transported to a concentration camp, and Frackowiak went home and assisted the parish priest until the priest too was arrested. Aware of his bookbinding experience, German officials sent him to work at a printing press in Yarakin. There, he and others started an underground newspaper, For You Poland, to boost the people's morale. On the advice of a priest of his congregation, Frackowiak then distanced himself from the publication. About a year later, the Nazis discovered the secret group and hunted them down. Although he had no recent involvement in the publications, Frackowiak was concerned for the families of those arrested, and directed his fellow prisoners to assign all responsibility to him. He was tortured and imprisoned in Fort 7, and then was transferred to Dresden in 1943, where he would be beheaded by guillotine on May 5th that year. After secretly writing a letter to his family, he was thrown in an unmarked grave.